I'm Kelly. You know my team, so this is going to be a great lower body workout. You'll notice I'm wearing the leg accelerator. That's going to accelerate your results. You'll see Fernando isn't. That's because you can still get a great workout without it. Let's get started with the warm-up. Hands are on guard. Here we go, squat. Sitting back, chest is tall. Good, now punch the right hand up, punch. Sitting back and punch. Keep the shoulders down as you push up. Good, now a knee thrust, right leg, knee thrust, squat, knee thrust. Drive the hips forward on that so you stretch out the front of the hip on the stance leg. Two more. One more each side. Now, knee circle, around and around, 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 around. That's gonna help you with one of our combinations. It loosens up the hip and really gets the body warm. Good, now lunge side to side, right to left. Shift, good, pull up on the hands. Now punch across the body, push. Great, now punch down. Keep the other hand on guard. Keep the spine long. Punch across, chest level. 4, 3, 2, punch low. Right down, stretching out those power cords. Let's do that again. Punch. Rotate the body. That's gonna get the core warm. One more set. Punch. And down. Hold it to the right. Sink. Rotate. Lift. Stretching out the hamstring, then stretch the front of the hip. Hamstring, front of the hip. Rotate to the front. Stand up. Now sink. Rotate. Lift up and lower. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the thigh and the front of the hip. Rotate to the front. Stand up. One more time. Down. Rotate. Lift. And sink. Lift. And sink. Rotate. And up. Down. Rotate. Press. Sink. Press. Sink. To the front. And up, hands on the thighs, toes forward, sink down, now roll up. And down, do that again. Up, one vertebra at a time. One more time. Good, all right now. I think we're warmed up, we're ready for our first burn round for the legs. All right, here we go, burn round one, and this one's a real burner on the legs. Pull up on the power cords, on guard position. Lunge forward, lunge, punch, and back. Other side, lunge, punch. Do it again, lunge, punch. Good, sink right down into that lunge. Keep going, team. When you lunge, make sure as you're coming down into it that you keep the knee no further forward than the toe. You don't want to come all the way forward and let the heel come up. Keep that heel down. Let that knee stay perpendicular to the ankle and drop this knee down. So the back knee is bent, the body stays really upright. You sink down. See if you can get your hip the same height as the knee. When you punch across, bring that power cord right across the body. Stretch it out so you're rotating through the torso. That's gonna get your core. That'll work the obliques. How are we doing, team? They're looking good, aren't they? All right, we've got one more minute of this. Down, punch. I want you to really work on your posture here. Keep the spine perfectly straight. Rotate like you were rotating around a pole. push. Come up tall in between to remind yourself that when you lunge down, you keep the spine long. Sink, push, come up tall, sink, push across, sink, push across. You wait till you see what you've got coming up with our SB7 power move for the legs. I love this workout, and you're gonna see great results. Shake it out, team, all right. We've got a kick and a lunge with some punches. Hands are on guard, lengthen the spine, tighten the abs. All right, we ready? Are you ready? We're gonna start with the chamber with the right leg, go into a front kick. Here we go. Chamber, kick, press, 2, now punch, 1, 2, 3, push back, other side. Chamber, kick, lunge, 2, punch, 2, 3. Chamber, kick, lunge, 2, punch, 2, 3. Come up, other side. Chamber, kick, lunge, 2, punch. All right, couple more. Chamber, kick, lunge, 2, punch, 2, 3. Chamber, kick. This one's challenging on the balance, isn't it? 2, 3, shake it out. Great job on burn round 1. Here we go for burn round 2. We're gonna work the inner and outer thighs here. Take a little step to your left, pull up on the power cords. Now lunge to the right. Push down, pull up and across. Again, push down, up and across. Sink into that, sit your hips right back. Press. Now, if you want to add a balance challenge, keep your right leg lifted and hold. Sink. Press up. Push down, across with the power cords. That's going to be what works your core. So use the resistance of the power cords to resist that rotational movement. Sink. Push up. Tall. Press. Nice and long with that lunge. Keep the left leg straight, bend the right leg. Sink into it. Push back. Press across. Lift up tall. Just a couple more. Sink. Push up. Sink. And push up and shake it out. Take a step to your right. We've got the other side. Pull up on those power cords and then bring it across. Here we go. Lunge. Come up tall in between. Push the power cords across the body to work the core. Sit the hips back. Come up tall in between. All right, now if you're gonna add that challenge, here it is. Sink, lift up, press the hip back, rotate the body. It's kind of like a baseball throw. It's a pitch and up. If you're struggling with the balance, you can kind of cheat it and slide the foot along the floor like that. For more challenge, just push up and balance. Sink into it. Just a few more. Press the hip back. Rotate, push on the power cords. Nice work. All right, team. Now this one's a challenge. Step a little bit to your left. Pull up on the power cords. We've got a side kick lunge combination. Here we go. Chamber, kick, lunge, strike, step together. Chamber, kick, lunge, strike, step together. Chamber, kick, lunge, strike, step together. Chamber, kick, lunge. Now strike, step together. You can feel how that works. The whole lower body. Step together. Chamber, kick, lunge, strike, step together. Last time each way. Chamber, kick, lunge, strike, Step together, last time here. Chamber, kick, lunge. Strike. Step together and shake it out. That's really going to shape your legs. All right, now burn round 3. Let's bring the hands up on guard and then bring them slightly forward of the body. Going to the left, 1, 2. We've got 8 chops. And then we start in with the legs. So we go 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3. Chop up. So you'll feel your core and the whole lower body. Pull that up on the power chords. Rotate. So you're working the obliques and you're going to feel your right leg doing all that work. Really move and rotate. Breathe with it. Nice. Doesn't that feel great? This one totally shapes and tones the inner and outer thigh. 3, and down. You're also going to get a bit of work for your shoulders as you work the core with those rotations. Last time. 2, 3. Okay, shake it out a little bit. Loosen it up. Bring those hands back in front. Soften the knees. Lengthen the spine. Pull the shoulders down and back. Rotating to the right first. Here we go. We've got 8 rotations. Just getting the core ready for work. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Right leg back. 1, 2, 3. Back. Now it helps to keep the hands together. Makes it a little easier for the upper body. And back. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Sink into it. Keep your weight on the front leg as you lunge the left leg, that right leg back. 1, 2, 3, and back. Oh yeah. 2, 3. 2 more. 2, 3. Last one. Make it the best. Great. Shake it out a little bit. We've got some crescent kicks to a lunge. We'll start by kicking the right leg first. Hands are on guard. Here we go. Up and chop. You don't have to kick very high. You can keep it low. Check out Hannah. She's modifying for us, so she's kicking a little bit lower. Focus on control and balance. Up and down. Up and down. Focus on your posture, and that helps you with your balance. Up and down. Rotate the leg. Strike down. Up. So this kick works the entire lower body. Up and down. One more each way. Up and down. Here's the last one. And down. Shake it out. Great work on burn round 3, team. All right, burn round 4. This is really going to focus on the back of the thighs, the glutes and the hamstrings. Bring the hands up on guard. Lift the chest and pull the shoulders down your back. Lunge the right leg back. Lunge, punch, rotate, rotate, sink, lift up, other side. Lunge, punch, rotate, rotate, sink, and up. Lunge, punch, go across the leg, sink, and up. Lunge, punch forward, rotate across the leg, sink, and up. So right here, you're working the obliques. You'll probably feel that. And up. Lunge, punch, rotate, rotate, sink a little lower, and come up. So use that opportunity right here. Sink, get into that lunge. Come up. Lunge, punch, rotate, rotate, sink right down. Come up tall. Lunge, punch. Across the legs, sink. Ooh, feeling the legs. Lunge, punch, rotate, rotate, sink. Come up tall, lunge. Hang in there. This is tough. You're really working hard here. Lunge, punch, rotate, rotate, sink right down. Come up tall. Lunge, punch forward. Big rotation. Sink. Come up. Breathe. Lunge, punch, rotate, rotate, sink. Come up. One more each way. Lunge, punch, rotate, rotate, sink. Come up. Last one. Lunge, punch, rotate, rotate, sink. Come up. Now shake it out a little bit. Loosen up the shoulders. We've got a back kick to a back lunge. Bring the hands up on guard. Soften the knees. Bring your feet hip distance apart. So we go, right leg, chamber, kick, lunge, up. Chamber, kick, lunge. Chamber, kick, lunge. Now if you want, you can look back at your kick, especially if you're in a crowded space. But that's going to challenge your balance a little bit more than if you're looking forward. Down. Get nice and low in that lunge. Low. So you chamber the leg, you kick, you re-chamber before you step back onto it. Chamber the leg. One more each way. Chamber, kick, down. Chamber, let the body tilt forward. Great work, team. Isn't that a great routine? Burn round 5. You're on the finishing straight. Let's start off with the hands on guard, slightly lower and in front. We're going to do a Russian twist, so lengthen the spine, pull the shoulders down and back. To the right. Here we go. Just get into that twisting motion. 4. Now we go. 1. Now step the left leg across and down. 1, 2, 3. Across. 1, 2, 3. So we're working the legs from all different angles. That way you get the best possible results. And because the shadow boxer belt and the leg accelerator resists you in 3 dimensions, you accelerate the training effect. 1, 2, 3. Feel how that works the core. 1, 2, 3. Step across. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now shake it out a little bit. Loosen it up. And then bring the hands on guard but lower. Lengthen the spine. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Tighten up your core. Let's rotate to the left. We've got 8 of them before we start into our little combination. There it is. We go. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, and down. Feel how that works the core? Doesn't that feel great? Down. 1, 2, 3. Just step across. Keep your hips facing the front. So we're getting the whole lower body from every angle. We've got resistance coming from our leg accelerator. That means accelerated results. You gotta love that. Takes half the time for twice the results. Right there. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Our SB7 power move is a stomp kick. This one's tough on the balance, so lengthen the spine. Hands on guard. We're going to start with the right leg. Pull your shoulders into your back and lift the chest. Let's do it. Chamber, stomp, stomp, down. Strike with the arm. Back together. Chamber, stomp, stomp, down. Strike, strike. Chamber. Now feel how that power cord gives you resistance through every movement. I love that. 3, down, up, together. Chamber, stomp, stomp, down, up, stomp, up, together. Chamber, stomp, stomp, down, up, again. Chamber, push. Now stomp down, up, together. Chamber, stomp, stomp, down, up, and shake it out. Great job, everyone. Let's go to our cool down. Here's our Shadowboxer cool down and stretch. We're going to start off with some torso rotations. Lengthen the spine, drop the shoulder blades down your back, slightly tighten the abdominals. Here we go, rotating. Nice and loose with your arms. Let the hips come along for the ride. One more each way. And hold it to the center. Now shift your weight onto your left leg. Find your center, and now pick up the foot to stretch out the front of the thigh. This is a real balance challenge. So if you're really struggling, hold on to a table or a chair. Touch the toe down. Now bring the knee up to the chest. Hug it in, stretching out the back of the thigh and the glute. Let that leg come forward. Sit back, lengthening out through the back of the thigh, the hamstring. Keep the spine nice and long. Windshield wiper. Take the foot out and in. One more time. Out and in. Put that foot flat. Take a big lunge back with your left leg. Sink into that stretch. Keep the back leg straight. Press down. Doesn't that feel great? Come forward, slide that knee in, slightly forward of the toe. Keep that heel down, and now lean onto the thigh. Stretching out the calf. Coming up, lower back stretch. Hands are on the thighs. Relax the shoulders. Round up, tucking the pelvis under, dropping the head. Roll up. Circle the shoulders back, placing the shoulder blades down the back. Rotate around. Just feeling that relaxation in the spine. Doesn't that feel great? One more each way. Very good. Now you're going to shift your weight onto your right leg, find your center, and pick up the left foot. Tuck the pelvis under and pull the thigh back and up, stretching out the front of the thigh. Take the foot down, touch, regain your balance, and bring the knee up, pulling up, stretching out the glute and the back of the thigh. Bring that heel forward, shift back, keeping the spine long, flex the foot. Keep the abs tight, windshield wiper out to the side, out and in, one more, out and in. Plant that foot, take a big lunge back with the right leg and sink down. Try and get your back leg nice and straight. Now sink into that stretch. Slide that leg forward so the knee is slightly forward of the toe. Press the heel down and lean into the thigh to stretch out the calf. Now come up, separate the feet, round up through the lower back. One more time. Roll up, big deep breath in, inhale, exhale. Great job with me today. I look forward to seeing you again soon.